What's up, guys? Just a quick heads up that the music was blocked in this video due to copyright, so I have muted the audio. However, I have provided a link to the song in the description, so you can open a new tab and listen to the song alongside with my reaction. Or you can just join me on Patreon for unedited footage. But for now, enjoy the video, guys.
What's happening, guys? Been a while. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to listen to Come Together by the Beatles. This is off their album Abbey Road, released in 1969. Okay, we've already listened to the whole album. I've already heard this song. This is not a first listen at all. I already know this song, right? Honestly, I just wanted to listen to it with you guys. I just figured, why not? Yeah, there's no hidden meaning. I was just like, let's just go ahead and listen to Come Together. It's a really, really good track. Definitely one of the highlights on the album, although there are several highlights. But I was working the other day and I put this album on and I was like, let's do this track together. So here we are. That's literally all there is. Like I said, I've heard this track. I've never really looked into it like deeper than just a surface listen of enjoyment. So let's go ahead and do that today. This will be my chance to dive in a little deeper, find the meaning behind the words, find the meaning behind the music and all that other stuff. So hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time, don't make it your last. If it's your last time, thank you for showing up in the first place. It's okay. I appreciate you just being here. Let's go ahead and listen to it. This is Come Together by the Beatles. All right, now that we've listened to that classic of a track together, let's talk about it, right? So first things first, you have to talk about that iconic drum beat. Like, yeah, that is just one of the probably most notable and noteworthy drum beats, I would imagine, in rock history, like in general, like it has to be, right? And it's so satisfying to listen to. It is satisfying every single time it comes around. It's predictable, but it still leaves you with that same satisfied feeling. Now, I had watched a video probably, I don't know, maybe over a year or so ago now, but I had watched a video when Ringo Starr was showing, I don't know, he was in the show or something like that, and he was showing like how they came up with the beats and that kind of thing. And it was interesting, like, he said basically that he's left-handed and he was playing on a right-handed kit. So just to make sure the beat was right and everything like that, when he came up with the groove, he started it from right to left instead of the typical from left to right, like on the fills, on the toms. So that's kind of how, or in part, how he came up with the groove here, which I think was really interesting. To me, Ringo is like he's one of those drummers that he may not stand out the most on a technical level, and yet he plays with his heart. He's extremely charismatic. He's always hitting the right thing. He makes classic beats like this. Like, he is still inventive, He may not expand necessarily or push boundaries, but within his place, I think he sets the right amount of tone and he pulls the right amount of weight in there. The bass line by McCartney is like this nice, mysterious kind of setup. And then the lyrics, which, I've heard the song, so I know the lyrics kind of, but they're kind of nonsensical, maybe a little metaphorical. Like I said, we're going to dig into that because I've never actually looked into the lyrics and the meaning behind it. They've always just sounded like weird stuff going on. Anytime I've heard this song, I don't know why, but the imagery I get is like this witch doctor looking at you, and he's already put you under some kind of spell or drugs or whatever. So you're kind of looking at him and it's all wavy and, you're like, woo, woo. And then this song is playing with its hypnotic gaze and, there's a little bit of psychedelia in there that's warping the whole scene and the tone. That's at least what I've always felt. And that drum beat, the way it's being played, is just a major part of that. Of course, you got to give it to the heavy riffing that we get into when they actually exclaim, "Come Together." I love that. Bum, 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 bum. And then Over Me. And then we flip right back into that beat. So the song also has this really nice dynamic setup between intro, chorus, and everything in between. The solos are great. Harrison Beautiful guitar playing. Really enjoyed what he's doing here. Lennon, same thing. Like, it all just... this is a very exciting song to me. The solos are memorable. The notes that are being played at the end that ring us out are also very charming. I mean, like, this song just has everything. I think that this is the perfect Beatles song. This is, like, one of the best Beatles songs, at least that I've heard personally.
Come together.
Yeah, the emptying lead out before we get into that chorus, with just the kick being thrown in there, along with that, like I said, that more up-tempo and upbeat and uproarious vocal is just icing on the cake. Yeah, throughout the verse, every time it comes to that, I'm just getting this witch doctor singing at me. I can't help it, and I think that's in part due to the lyrics. So let's go ahead and dive into that. So apparently, when they're doing the shoo, like that part, I didn't know that they were actually saying something. Apparently, they were saying "shoot me." Here come old flat top. What I clicked the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. Here come old flat top. He come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball. Only one holy roller, or he one holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Gotta be a joker. He just do what he please. Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. He wear no shoe shine. He got toe jam football. He got monkey finger. He shoot Coca-Cola. Like, the lyrics have always just been kind of like, not gobbledygook, so to speak, but just kind of like random phrases and words out there that just sound good together in the way they sing it. You know, they could be singing nonsense and it sounds great as we hear. But I do think that there's a certain meaning behind this, or perhaps they're talking about a specific person and they're just describing this person in a really interesting way. He say, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you gotta be free. Come together right now over me. He bagged production. He got Walrus Gumboot. I would assume Walrus, referencing I Am the Walrus. He got Ono Sideboard. He got Spinal Cracker. Ono, Yoko Ono, John Lennon. He got Feet Down Below His Knee. Hold you in his armchair. You can feel his disease. And then he Roller Coaster. He got Early Warning. He got Muddy Water. He won Mojo Filter. He say 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. Gotta be good looking because it's so hard to see. Come together right now. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to read the meaning behind all this. Like, there's no way I could come up with anything. It says that the group taped 8 takes of Come Together, with take 6 marked the best. Starr placed tea towels over his tom drums to further dampen their sound. I really like that because it does have a deep resonance towards it. Without needing to use his hands to play guitar, Lennon added hand claps each time he sings Shoot Me. At Lennon's request, McCartney played a Fender Rhodes electric piano, with McCartney later recalling that Lennon wanted a piano lick to be very swampy and smoky. I like that. They just have such creative genius. Like, isn't that amazing? Like, all these little things that they bring in and they change just to get that just right sound. They really put a lot of work into their creative perfection and really getting the product that they want. Harrison added a heavily distorted guitar during the refrains, while Starr added a maraca. More vocals were added, harmonies. Like, there's just so much work going on here. But I really want to know about the lyrics. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I really want to know that. Okay, so part of the lyrics are kind of inspired by Chuck Berry with his song You Can't Catch Me. Here come a flat top, he was moving up with me. Change to Here come old flat top, he come up grooving slowly. Lennon further incorporated the phrase shoot me from his unfinished and unreleased song Watching Rainbows. With lyrics inspired by his relationship with Ono, the lyrics were delivered quickly, like the Berry song, and apparently the song was originally wrote by Lennon for Timothy Leary's California gubernatorial campaign against Ronald Reagan. Interesting. So there was originally a political tie-in, but I guess that didn't quite work out, so the song was used just for like their own purposes. Reading on Genius, because I couldn't find much else from Wikipedia regarding the lyrics specifically, it says that it has been suggested that each verse talks about one of the members of the Beatles or a self-portrait of Lennon himself. However, by his own admission, Lennon often simply filled his lyrics with non sequiturs. The thing was created in the studio. It's gobbledygook. Come Together was an expression that Leary had come up with for his attempt at being president, or whatever he wanted to be. I tried and tried, but I couldn't come up with a campaign song. I came up with this, Come Together, which would have been no good for him. You can't have a campaign song like that, right? Well, honestly, if anyone was running with a campaign song like this, I mean, you're probably going to at least take a look and listen to them. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track. I would love to know your thoughts on this one. I can't imagine many not liking it, but even if you dislike it, I would absolutely love to know. But I'm definitely of the love camp, so you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You can follow me in a bunch of places. You can support the channel on Patreon, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.